There's simply no better way to start the day than working on your motorcycle. You may have seen when I started the shovel head, it wasn't running real good. It was running both too lean and too rich at the same time. Yeah, I know. But I knew I had taken a calculated risk when I put the bike together and did not rebuild the carburetor. I decided to roll the dice that the carburetor would be fine just the way it was after sitting for years. I'd lost that roll of the dice and it needed to be rebuilt. At least I was thinking ahead enough that months ago I ordered a rebuild kit for the carburetor. The carburetor is a Bendix from Zenith, and it was a stock part on Harley motorcycles. Starting in the 60s and going through sometime in the 70s, the Bendix carburetor was all stock Harley Davidson, FLs at least, and on some of the Sportsters, I think they came in, if I recall, 36 millimeter, 38 millimeter, and 40 millimeter. The 38 millimeter was primarily run on the 74-inch FL models. And there's still a real popular choice amongst people building motorcycles, older ones, not necessarily for performance, but building them to be historically correct in some aspects. And they're popular because they tuck in nice, they perform well, and get pretty decent mileage. But most importantly, they're simple carburetors that are very easy to tune once they're on the bike. And they allow the bike to start. And they're all in all a good choice if you're not looking to build a performance-based motorcycle. And this bike will perform, but it will perform like a 60s motorcycle. I'll be very happy if I can just cruise down at 60 miles an hour on this bike. So the first thing we're going to do in this rebuild is remove the bowl, which I've already done. And you just pull out one bolt out of the bottom of the carburetor, a 9/16" bolt, and the bowl comes off and it's exposed. There's some stuff wore out in this. There's a spring that goes around this accelerator pump that's supposed to be inside there to hold the leather cap open and keep it tight inside the chamber there, and that's completely gone. So that was part of the problem. Also, the main needle valve is stuck. So I'm going to tear this all apart, and I'm going to soak it for about 24 hours. And then we'll do another video of me cleaning out all the little passages with carburetor brushes after it's sat and soaked for 24 hours. So let's tear this thing apart. Now, one of the first things I like to do is make sure that I take a picture of parts. I'm pretty familiar with this carburetor, but I'm still going to take a picture of it all together. Even with the exploded drawing, it'll be nice to have pictures I can reference. Okay, now let's tear it apart. I'm going to keep the parts I'm going to use separated from the parts I'm not going to use. And I'm going to remove the high-speed and low-speed jets. And I may want to keep this, I may replace it with the one that comes in the kit, but I may keep it because these are made different. And these are made for gas. They can withstand the ethanol that's in gas today better than these can. So I may use this. So I'm going to put it in the clean basket here. Those will all be soaked here in a minute. And I put the little screwdrivers in. Remove this butterfly valve. Some of this stuff is going to be real slow to go. You want to take it out nice and slow, and it's going to be a little gummy because it's, well, a little gummy, right? Talking about slow going, I got to do something to pump up the jam here, or this will take all damn day to get this video done and the carb done. I decided to take a break and have another cup of coffee, or this process is going to take forever. That should do it. Now that didn't take so long, did it? And we're ready for the next step. So now we've got it taken apart. We'll soak this stuff for 24 hours, give or take. And then we'll run carburetor cleaning brushes through all the passages. And then we'll clean it a little bit more. And then we'll go ahead and air dry it with compressed air and spray out all the passages. And then we'll reassemble it. And we'll put it on the bike. And then it'll run perfect. There's only one thing on your fingers that smells better than carburetor cleaner.